Hi guys, and welcome to Cookies Allotment Devon. It's January the 24th, lovely sunny day. So I just thought I'd take you for a quick look around the plot. I've got a bit of footage from the wassailing we did. If you're not sure what that is, I'll explain to you a little bit later on in the video. So without further ado, let's take a quick look round. Okay, left the bean poles in. I'm just going to clear them off, I think, and I mean it's nearly February now, so I'm going to just not bother taking them down. Just probably dig the soil out underneath them and just plant the beans there again this year. Bit of work needs to be done on the courgette and pumpkin bed, but again it just needs the weeds pulling out. I'm thinking of actually taking the whole with the black matting up, rotivate it over with some manure and then put it all back down again. So that'll be ready to grow this year. Right, bring you over to the African keyhole garden. First thing I'm going to show you is my new allotment sign that was kindly gifted to me by my good friend Andy for Christmas. So that is made out of slate and looks absolutely awesome. So the African keyhole garden, the leeks are still in, still growing, so what I am going to do though is pull out the leeks in this section, spread the chicken manure that I started adding to the beds, and then that's where my broad beans are going to go. I'm going to sow those in the next couple of days to give them a good start. I've started putting, like I said, chicken manure on the beds. It does look really good, and it's going to really help the crops to grow. So as I pan around, I'll just take you down to the tyres. Look, the daffodils and the alliums are doing really well. So I think the February tour, when I bring you down here, you should see plenty of colour there. I don't know what it is, but things do really seem to grow well in the tyres. I've got my rhubarb in this one. I don't know whether it's the sort of the black of the tyre sort of absorbing the heat, keeping the soil warm. So the greenhouses down there, they're going to need a bit of a clean, but they're pretty much ready to go. The Gunnera manicata, as you can see, it's been dormant, but it's starting to burst through. The old leaves. So it's not going to be long, and there's going to be. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, you can see all that whole thing. It's going to be massive this year. I can't even comprehend how big it's going to be. So I think this year I'm going to put some sort of frame up around it, because otherwise it just becomes too unruly, too unmanageable. Started doing these beds again. That was where the globe artichokes were last year. Again, they're going to be in the same place. I did pick up a lot of the tubers out, but there'll be loads left in there. Carrots, parsnips all along here. So it's just a case for it at the moment, just waiting to see when we can start planting. Strawberry beds are doing really well. Just need a good weed. So apart from the leeks, which are there, the only other thing I've really got growing at the moment, other than the stuff that's in the fruit cage, is I've got onions growing away in here. So if we sort of pan in, you can see there's one there, look. So they're growing away nicely. Major tasks is the clean up at the moment. We're getting rid of a lot of bits that were left over from last year. This is obviously as you remember, the outside cooking area, so the bar needs to be finished. This whole area here is being cleaned. Got like an old wooden manure bin that all needs to be moved away because that's where the new shed's going. So all this here, all this needs to be sorted out and moved. So that's today's job. So check back in a bit. Okay, the clip you're now going to see is a little clip we did about wassailing, which is basically waking up a tree from its sort of winter dormancy. My friend Andy did a little poem, so yeah, sit back and enjoy this bit. And remember, if you do like the channel and you've seen some of the other videos, please like, please comment, and more importantly, please subscribe. Right, so here we are at the famous Rhea Patch. It's probably going to be a bit of wind noise, but hey, what's a bit of wind between friends? Andy's busy burning his Christmas tree on the 12th night, which his cats discussed that apparently like to live underneath it. Wow, there she goes. So there must be a bit of a health warning there, I think, actually, going out if you've got Christmas tree lights and they develop a fault. There's a Christmas tree that's not been dried out at all, and that's gone up like, well, like that. It smells lovely. Wow. Hi Andy, how you doing?
I'm very well, Jason. How are you?
Yeah. And
Happy 12th night.
Well, there you go. Happy 12th night.
Yeah.
What are you up to tonight?
Well, we just thought we'd get together, a few of us on the allotments, and just sort of have a bit of malt cider and mark 12th night, burn the Christmas tree, and
get rid of the last bits of alcohol from
a bit of a social, really.
Yes,
so it's a
like
nice thing to do. The weather's beautiful. It's cold today, clear skies, got a bit of an easterly wind blowing, but yeah, it's gorgeous.
It is a bit chilly.
It is chilly down here tonight.
Right, guys, this is Andy. He does a lot of the filming on my plot. This is his really nice beach shot on his plot that he was kindly donated by one of his listeners, which is good. And then his plot extends all the way up to the road. It's really nice. He's just actually acquired this bit as well. So this is his new section here. So watch this space for next year.
I'm quite fond of it.
Apple tree, we come to wassail thee, bear this year to bloom and blow, and may all our veg on allotments grow. The rain it raineth every day, quenching all from beans to bay. So wake, be strong, breathe, be green, prosper and live well in 2018.
Excellent. Well done.
Wake the tree up, and this is part of wassailing, and to get ready for the new season, here we go.
Hippies, all of you.
Well, Christmas is officially over then.
Yeah.
Christmas is officially over. But join my campaign for this year, hashtag 12 nights of Christmas.
Yes, I'll join that campaign.
Excellent.
Wow, where's the fun in that? That's hot.
And if you're joining us now, you're just in time for the piñata.
Ah! That wasn't very good. Matt, careful.
That's good viewing.
Good health and safety there. Yeah.
Was it Terps, isn't it?
Don't try this at home, kids.
Yeah, it's you get turpentine from...
Really?
Yeah, that's what yeah, turpentine comes from sap on pine trees. When they have forest fires in America, it's the pine trees.
Right, so we've got rid of the wooden manure thing. That's now flat packed over there, and I'll probably let that dry out and burn it. It's all rotten. So this area here is where the new shed's going to be going. So I'm going to have to move that composter. I'll probably put them there, and then the stuff that's inside them, plus this stuff that's for composting, will be going as well. Now, interestingly, wormery. This was the stuff out of the wormery. Looks really good. So that's going on my beds as well. because that just literally is worm tailings. The worms have moved out a long time ago. It's a bit of worm tea there, look, beautiful. So that's the plan. Shed's going to be here, and then there's going to be between the bar and the shed there'll be like a covered plastic roof, so you've got somewhere to sit outside in the rain and not get wet. I'll just pan you around and show you the plot. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please come back, and I'll see you soon. Take care. From Cookies Allotment, Devon. Right, so just move the compost bins, and I'm thinking while I'm down here I'm going to dig up this compost here, mix it with some of the stuff from the worm bin, and I'm going to start filling some of these potato buckets in preparation for planting my first earlies, which I'm going to start in my greenhouse in the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to do that now, and I'll show you when I've finished. Right, so we've got the 4 buckets ready for the earlies. I'll put these in the greenhouse with the potatoes in. And what I won't do this year, I won't make the mistake of I planted them in sort of January, February last year in the greenhouse. They were doing brilliantly. Brought them outside mid-April and thought, yeah, it's warm enough, and there was a really bad frost, so I'll probably leave them in there and really, you know, not try and rush and jump ahead, just literally leave it. I think that's one of my sort of major problems. I just want to get everything planted, and I think everyone's the same, you know. It's been so long before we can get anything in the ground. It's nice to get something planted, but this soil here is really nice. This is my own compost mixed in with the worm stuff from the worm bin, and it's going to be really good for growing. So yeah, I'll do a video in February of me planting the potatoes and stuff, and thanks for watching again. If you like it, please subscribe. Take care for now. Bye.